Hey guys.
What's up, guys? All right, we've got some breakfast tonight. Kaki's got breakfast pizzas and then flatbread pizzas, and then I've got Jimmy Dean's sausage, egg and cheese with some waffles, hot syrup, hot cheese, some ketchup, and roasted potatoes because they're fucking good.
Oh yeah.
I've been craving waffles for a couple months now, and it's like I might as well. I have a waffle meal planned, and Kaki was supposed to do it with me, and she's like, "I don't want it," so I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, "All right, I guess I will do waffles," but I really wanted croissants too. Like these are the two things I've been craving for a while, for over a month at least.
Croissants and waffles. Hey Lila.
Yeah. Hi, Lila. Sometimes you just gotta feed your cravings. Now, this meal is low in protein. This meal is like 80 something grams of protein, but I had over 300 grams of protein last night. So I think that kind of evens out.
Yeah, it evens out just a little bit. Or a lot of it.
I'll go high protein tomorrow. Low carb tomorrow. Low fat tomorrow. I was really low on my fat last night. Like super low.
Yeah, I feel like you had only half your fat.
Like I didn't even add the guacamole last night. I had to do it before, and I was still low.
Yeah, you only had like 45 grams of fat, right?
Yeah, it was something like that. It was something very low. I don't know, where do I go first?
I don't know. I'm digging in for my
Go.
pizza.
Let's go for a breakfast croissant. Breakfast croissant. Fucking brightness.
Yeah, it's bright. I lost a potato.
Brightness. It's not horrible, but it's still bright. Oh, Twitch has got it good. You can see it. Let's see. Try
I
it.
feel like Twitch has like the best. Oh no. Look at it. It's very clear.
I don't know. Eventually, the YouTube phone is going to become like another streaming platform, maybe, possibly. I'm in the works of working something out with another streaming platform to add. I won't tell you which one. I will not tell you which one. When the time is right, I will share the news. But it's a very lucrative deal for me. Would you believe that? Why not?
Maybe.
I don't blame you.
I don't know.
Alright, let's try some cheese. Cheese, and then ketchup. And then you bite that motherfucker.
I'm surprised you didn't put.
Bonjour.
Okay, your necklace is going in my.
Green Lantern, hello.
Hello, Green Lantern.
Bonjour, that's Russian?
That's French for hello.
Bonjour is bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour can be bonjour in Russian. You don't know that. Let's
I do.
not
I
just-
took French. Bonjour is hello in French.
Whatever. Well, bonjour to you too. What are you eating for dinner tonight? One of my favorite questions to ask is what somebody else is eating for their for dinner tonight. Kaki just showed me as we sat down before we went live. Kaki's like, "Yes, you are French. French Canadian, or just French?" Kaki showed me. She was looking on. She was on Instagram.
Yeah, I was just scrolling while I was waiting
And she
for
goes,
Jamie.
"Oh my God, Lestat's meal looks so
No,
good."
no. Chrissy Beans' meal.
Oh, Chrissy Bean's meal looks so good.
Air fried turkey leg.
Like, what'd she
guys.
make?
Bad ass looking. That turkey leg looked crispy
Good.
as shit. It looked delicious.
I bit one of my waffles already.
I'm surprised you didn't put the croissants on the waffles.
Nah, I wanted separate.
Like an epic freaking
I
turkey
took-
sandwich.
You speak a little English? So do I. It's okay.
What did the kids eat for dinner?
Who asked that one? Layla?
Layla.
What did you
They
make the
had
kids?
cheddar bacon Bubba burgers. And then they had cauliflower and french fries.
I wanted a burger after seeing them. And like Lucas was giving the hardest time eating his dinner tonight.
He's like, oh, this burger tastes funny. I'm like, that's a Bubba burger. Filled with cheddar and bacon. There's nothing that tastes funny about that burger.
Kaki couldn't get him to finish his dinner. So she was just getting stressed out sitting at the table. I had just got home from work. I got out of the shower. I told Kaki, go in the shower, you stink.
I didn't do anything to that.
I'll
I don't
deal
know
with
why
them.
I stink, but
I'll deal with them. He's like, it tastes weird. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Isabella ate the whole thing, gobbled it right
I
up.
made Isabella's a whole nother animal. Here's how I got him to do it. I said, well, first my mom's like, why don't you give him some cheese? I'm like, no, he'll ask for
cheese in
cheese.
it.
So I'm like, I got an idea. I went into the cabinet and I got all of the sides, like, you know, this jar that we
Dipping
keep,
sauces.
all different dipping sides. And I picked one of each out. I'm like, let's see which one makes your burger better. Which one will make it taste better? He tried the buffalo sauce. It was too spicy for him. He tried the sweet and sour. He tried duck sauce. He tried
Oh,
ketchup.
well, I originally give them ketchup.
In the packets, it's different.
Okay.
McDonald's packet ketchup is different than the shit you buy at the store. It just is. It
Yeah,
just
I agree.
is.
It is different.
Is it possible it's the same brand? Yeah. Very possible. But maybe it's something with...
It tastes different in that little packet that it marinates in for God only knows how long.
I don't know. You are American. Pardon me. Hold on. I gotta read that.
Can't read it.
You are American. I am American. In French country, they are 6 a.m. I work in the night. You do. I used to have a night job overnight, and I hated it. I was depressed.
Yeah, you didn't like it at all.
Didn't get to see the sun. I was always cranky. The only good part was getting out at 6 a.m. and stopping off at McDonald's to get McDonald's breakfast, and then watching while everybody else have to suck it up.
themselves up and go to work.
Yeah, walking out with their briefcase. Kaki would be putting her deli uniform.
Yep.
I would come home. I don't even think I would shower because I sat in the booth all night.
You wouldn't. You'd come home.
It was either heated or an AC.
You didn't do anything really.
No.
You watched TV.
I put wrestling on, and back when I was doing security, before the WWE
Yeah.
network, there was a WWE like on-demand channel. You didn't get to go through all their history, but you got to pick what they put on the channel for you. Different categories though. So I would watch wrestling, eat my McDonald's breakfast, and then go to sleep, and then wake up pissed off, depressed. I'd go to sleep when the sun was just coming out. I'd wake up when the sun... This was wintertime. Sun was
Yeah.
going down. I was making good money
Yeah, you were.
watching TV all night. To explain, the American guys are fat. You call me fat, Green Lantern?
You come down here trolling.
I think there might be a language barrier here, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions. But I will say this: I am not fat. I got
Neither am I.
a little meat on my bones, but I actually lost almost 100 pounds
Hey, Munchkin.
eating like this. Did you know
Are
that?
you my milk?
Of course you didn't know this. Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you know the Mountie or the Rougeau brothers or Rick Martel? Do you know any of those guys? Hi, Munchkin. How are you doing tonight, darling? And I'm allowed to call other chicks nicknames like that.
Yeah, Munchkin's cool.
Kaki's okay with that. I got this chick at work. I see her every morning. You know what I call her? Do you
What?
want to know
Yeah,
what I
I
call
do,
her?
actually.
Do you? Let me just get a close-up of the
Yeah.
dipping. Here's a new way to eat waffles. Instead of putting the syrup on top of the waffle, dip it. Dip it like a chip going into onion dip or something. And then you bite it like a fucking savage.
To explain the American guys are fat. Oh, that was the same question.
Yeah, that's alright. I'm waiting to hear from your response.
I'm doing good, Munchkin. How you doing?
Some people like to come in on any of these platforms and build it up to be like, we like you, we like you.
Heel turn.
And then huge heel turn at the end. How are you doing, hot stuff? You're not fat. Thank you, Munchkin. I'm okay. My new pickups at work did not start this week. They're starting tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a shit fest. Hi, Lisette.
Hey, Lizette, how are you?
Tomorrow's going to be a shit fest. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. You gotta suck it up.
No, you don't know it's gonna be a shit fest just yet.
I'm pretty sure it is. I want to share something. Hi, Nelson. I want to share something. I'm not a crier, right? Some things can tear me up. But I saw this video today that got me in tears. And I made a video and I was going to post it, but I'm like, it was me like tearing up. And I just didn't feel comfortable sharing it.
Tearing up about what?
What?
About what?
This 96-year-old man was in court. Maybe you saw it. Somebody shared the video today on Instagram. 96-year-old man was getting charged with this big traffic violation, speeding in a school zone. And he's 96 years old.
Okay.
The judge explained to him why he's being there. And he said, well, I was going to take my boy to the doctor to get blood drawn. He's handicapped. Now, if you hear the way this man talks, he's 96 years old. He talks like an older man. He starts tearing up. He goes, he's got cancer. Blah 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 blah. The judge asks, "How old is your son?" He goes, 63. And then the judge feels for him and says, "So 96 years old and you're still taking care of your boy. Blah blah blah. You're all what America's about." It's a very nice video. If you've seen the video, let me know. If you have not seen the video,
I want to see it.
On
'Cause I know
Instagram.
damn well I'm gonna bawl my eyes out.
on Instagram, there's a gentleman by the name of Mark Smellybelly, I think it is. Huge Jack guy. He posted it today on his IG story.
Yeah, I don't follow him, so I don't.
You should. You should, but it got me into tears. Not like weeping tears, but
No, but it makes you like.
my eyes were
choke
glassy. My eyes were glassy, yeah. Really glassy, and like, what can you do? I was on the road side of Rabro. What's the matter?
Is it bad?
Oh. I am not one to be ashamed to cry. I cry a lot. Inside though, very rare I let it out. And today it came out, and I was like shocked. I didn't call myself a pansy or anything like that.
Just because you cry doesn't mean you're a pansy.
Don't hungry brothers, not you fat, but other Americans.
Oh.
Well, yes, most Americans are considered obese and fat.
Yes.
I was one of them, Green Lantern.
I was also one.
I was almost 300 pounds. Khaki was almost 250
I was not 250.
when you were pregnant.
I was 220 when I was pregnant with Lucas.
All right, so round it off. I was close. But
And you
anyway,
would round that down, but okay.
yes, we were once a fat couple that loved each other. And AJ, what's up, man?
Hey, AJ.
How are you, bud? AJ, I feel like I talk to you like once every couple months. You must be a busy sergeant. It's a good thing, though, I'm sure. I'm sure it's a good thing. All right, croissant, ketchup, 160 calories worth of ketchup. The only thing I'm missing is some kind of
I can't believe
chips.
you actually weighed out ketchup. Although that puts in perspective, like 160 calories worth of ketchup.
I did that on purpose.
A lot of ketchup.
I did that on purpose. I always, know that condiments is one of the main reasons why people get fat. Khaki wasn't doing nothing, so I needed ketchup. Nelson, we're good, man.
How are you doing, Nelson?
I was 206, and I blame it on being Mexican and American. We have good food.
food.
Yeah, Lisette, it's true. But it's like you see when you really put a dish on a scale, okay, and then estimate on how much of that condiment you're going to use, whether it's dressing or ketchup or whatever. Scan it and look how fucking much it is. I'm eating 160 calories of ketchup tonight.
6 months, sorry. 6 months, Munchkin.
Because I like ketchup with my eggs. I like ketchup with my potatoes. And this meal is like 2,500 calories. But I was low last night. I was low the night before. I was low the night before that.
No, AJ, we miss you too. Go plan our next peach trip.
We're going to the city in like 2 weeks.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Shot from working at 5 in the morning.
Anna, what does that mean? I don't speak Russian. I'm English.
Ranch,
Somewhat.
man. You see ranch top salad. Yeah, ranch. Our kid's obsessed with ranch.
3:30 to 2:30 on the Blake diet. How long have you been doing the Blake diet? Kaki, do you know this
On the
person?
Blake
Do you know how the?
No, I don't. El Comal? Hate waking up at 3:45. Yeah, Nelson, that sucks.
Fuck that.
That's Jamie's
3:45?
status right there when he worked at a different company.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck that. That was like the worst time for me personally.
Sometimes it was 1:30 in the morning. He had to be at work.
Your uncle? I gotta bring Twitch closer. But your uncle takes Monopoly night way too serious. Every time I get sent to jail, he sticks it in my butt. Really?
Well then.
So that seems like a fun game. Listen, sometimes you just gotta bend over and take it. You know what I mean? It's all fair in games. I'm sure he means.
Roughly 2 years.
I'm sure he means good by that. 2 years, huh? I've never seen you.
No, I
But
don't know what his
I'm happy you
name
lost that
is.
much weight, though.
That was great. Congratulations. That's awesome.
You get a double thumbs up. 4 thumbs
4
up.
thumbs up. There you go.
Losing weight is a great accomplishment, no matter how you do it, whether it's the Blake diet or keto or anything. You lose the weight, congratulations.
Whatever diet you enjoy doing.
You've obviously busted your ass and restricted yourself to food you like,
You got that.
and you got to where you wanted to go, and that's awesome. Peggy,
What am I
Munchkin.
eating? I am eating breakfast pizzas, Munchkin. There's egg beaters, peppers and onions, jalapenos, of course, the spicy sauce from Chipotle, guacamole, what else do I got on there? Oh, potatoes and cheese sauce.
Is it better than last night's? Does it taste similar to last night's?
No, it's different than last night's. It's different.
I feel like Kaki did not give me any credit on her Instagram post about last night's
sorry,
meal.
I was
It's all
rushing
right.
through that.
It's all right. No big deal. No big deal.
Nelson, you miss scaring me? I miss scaring you too, Nelson.
Nelson, that does not surprise me you miss staring at Kaki.
Not staring, scaring.
I heard staring at.
Well, read it.
I heard you. And
Staring.
Staring.
Not staring, scaring, like boo.
Oh, you said a boo, all right.
Oh my god.
Kaki bends over to get the creamer. Boo!
I don't use creamer.
No,
Smart
to
ass.
make whatever you're making.
I cut fruits and vegetables.
Well, I know you cut
The
fruits and
hell am I
vegetables.
using creamer for?
You guys get fucking freaky back there. Listen, it's a whole nother life when it comes working into a supermarket. Have you ever seen that movie Waiting? Same thing applies to Kaki's job.
No, you don't know what we do to your food. You piss us off.
That you don't know what they do to each other.
Just kidding.
Oh, I gotta charge this.
Much appreciated if you guys want to see my weight loss over the years. You're at Giorgio Plastido. Alright, thanks. I'll definitely check it out.
Check it out now. You're on.
I don't know. Can I click on it though? I don't know if it'll let me.
Do you follow
No, because
Kaki?
now it says report comment. I don't want to report your comment.
Go figure
I'll
it out.
screenshot it. And then I'll look. I'll look later. Only 2 hot ones at Sam's Club. Of course you freaking scoped it out, Nelson.
I would have done the same thing. I found the hottest Spanish girl I've ever seen before at Target. My second time seeing her. That girl I told you was a bitch to me last time.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't a bitch to me today. She was very sweet. Very sweet.
Well, I think you know you're not going to see you no more.
No. I didn't tell her. I did not tell her. It's only my second time seeing her. Listen, it's great when you work with somebody that you're attracted to. But at the same time, it could suck too, because what happens if you're sick that day, or you got something nasty on your, on your lip, or, you know what I mean? Like there's something you're embarrassed. Usually like, coworkers don't care what they do about, how they do what they do in front of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, what happens if you forgot to brush your teeth? What happens if you go to, oh, I stink today. That person's the last person you're going to want to see. Khaki knows. Khaki works with old dudes.
Right now I work with little girls.
Right now you work with old girls, but that can change too.
Well, I go to deli tomorrow.
Oh, she's going
Maybe,
to deli.
I don't know yet. Because every time I come in, she's like, oh no, you're with me.
Vinny is in deli.
Vinny's in prepared foods.
He is?
Yeah. He works with Carl.
You need help, so you... What Nelson said?
I needed quote-unquote help, so I asked.
There are
I'm
TV
sure
in the break
you
room,
did.
so breaks are lit.
Just TV in the break room. I bet you'd fight over the freaking remote, too.
Yeah, but you know what? I think before smartphones, having a TV at work would be lit.
Mm-hmm.
But nowadays, it's like, you could be, sitting on a bench outside, but if you got a smartphone, you can do whatever
You
the
can
fuck
watch
you
whatever
want.
the hell you want.
No restrictions.
Chrissy Beans!
Hey, girl.
Your meal looked badass. Have to say that, girl.
You know what I mean? Like, you could watch porn, you could watch wrestling, you could watch the news, you could
Watch whatever you want.
do whatever you want. Wow. I am rolling through this catch-up. Rolling. You know the last time I had croissants, Chrissy?
You're welcome.
Years ago.
Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I had a croissant.
Chrissy, I didn't get to see it yet.
Porn at work. Yeah,
Of course.
apparently.
I found this IG girl, and whenever I find someone that I'm attracted to, I Google them to see what they're all about, what they're really about. And it turns out that this girl that I thought was attracted did a couple pornos. Yes, I clicked on her. She's my favorite now. And
Correct.
this happened at work. I was sitting in my truck on the side of the road with some time to kill. And I watched a couple seconds of her porno. And then I watched more of it later. I'm not ashamed to admit that I tend to watch porn sometimes. It doesn't embarrass me. It's something I do enjoy. Khaki
He
enjoys
just
it
doesn't
too.
have the trail now.
I
like
just
you
don't have
used
the
to.
what?
The trail now, like you used to.
The trail?
Mm-hmm. Remember we were moving? All your pornos were freaking fell out all over the floor.
Hustler for real now?
All your pornos fell on the floor, remember? The DVDs.
Yeah.
And everybody was making fun of you.
Yeah. Yeah, but once again, didn't bother me. Did not bother me. I am a free spirit, okay? When things don't
That's
really
right, Chrissy.
embarrass me, it's hard to embarrass me.
It happens sometimes. You learn shit when you watch porn.
Listen,
That's what Nelson said. You learn shit when you watch porn.
Khaki was not always lucky in having me being a stud in bed, okay? I was not very good at first. It took me a couple years.
I'm right there with you, Munchkin. Only watch that shit at home.
Took me a couple years to get good in the sack, like really good. To where I don't have to worry about if me and Khaki, split up. Being embarrassed, like, oh my god, I did not perform well. I'm a fucking G in the sack. There's no doubt about that one. Yeah, I said it. I mean it too.
Look who's going back to the ghetto now. It's not me. Mr. G over here. Where the hell did that come from?
Describing how I am in bed? Describing how I am in bed?
Yeah, but I've never heard you say that before.
Okay, that's my first time ever saying
Yeah,
it.
I know.
What's wrong with how I said it?
I'm a G in bed.
Listen, I'm hip, guys. People don't think I'm hip, okay? Just because I don't let out certain slang words and certain, terminologies doesn't mean I don't have them. They're all up here. I let them out when I want to let them out. I was under the assumption
Make this a taco.
when I first started having sex that chicks like it slow and take your time. That was how I first did it. The first time I ever had sex. And it was not good. It was in the back of my car, too.
It was not good.
At Indian Island. I don't remember how old I was, but I was definitely at least 20. At least 20. Listen, I'm sharing stuff, guys. Share back with me. Share back with me. I'm opening up right now, okay? My wings are fucking spread. You can see all the colors. All their colors. They're very pretty. They're very pretty.
Like a peacock.
Share some of your colors now. It doesn't have to be about porn. I don't give a fuck about porn. But I'm just letting you know. I shared first, now you shared second.
Munchkin said, I like it slow, fast, rough, all of it, LMAO. There you go.
About yesterday. Do you think you'll enjoy eating 7 times a day? Lisette, no. I probably won't. And I probably won't do it. It's something I'm going to try. Here's the problem. Like, I can't stop eating when I start eating.
There you go, Chrissy.
But this is not about me eating for enjoyment. This is going to be about me eating for a body that isn't the easiest thing to get. You know what I mean? I want a certain body and I know how to get it. I just don't know my way around a gym, which should not be a shocker. And when it comes to our diet, the Blake diet and intermittent fasting with khaki and streaming at night, I'm trying to mow things over and think how I could work this out. Like, I was thinking about maybe just getting, a couple 100 grams of protein in during the day and then have my fun time at night. We'll see.
Chrissy said you gotta start off slow. Get the engines revving, but then all bets are off.
There you go, Christy. That's what I like to hear. It's true what they say about the more weight you lose, the bigger you look. Are you talking about downstairs? The more weight you lose.
I think that's what he meant.
Yeah, man. Listen, I don't know where you were in your weight loss journey, okay, but there was a time where I had to lift my belly up to see my dick. That's not a time I like to remember, but it's the truth. I couldn't just look straight down when I was taking a leak and see, hey, there's Woody. No.
Woody.
I would have to lift my belly up.
I thought his name was Carlos.
Hold on, I had to lift my belly up and
Carlos Danger.
Hey, it's Carlos Danger. Carlos Danger comes out when he's ready to party, okay? Carlos Danger does not come out when you gotta pee, okay? Let's be straight right there. Carlos Danger is sexy. Carlos Danger wants to have fun. Carlos Danger does not come out just to pee. He doesn't.
Well, I hope not.
You know who Carlos Danger is. Carlos
I hate that you
Danger.
refer to him as that, though.
Carlos Danger is very close with Kagi.
Relatable. I was built like a Tonka truck before.
Not a good feeling, man.
Yeah.
And ladies, I don't know the shit that you have to go through when you're overweight and, being a lady and stuff, and I prefer not to know, especially if it's like something that can be,
lady business. I could relate to dudes. And dudes only. There's a spider on my salad. That's not a salad.
There's no
That's a
spider on it.
breakfast. That's a breakfast pizza. And I think you're confusing the spider for fucking guacamole.
Yeah.
Fucking spider. We don't got no bugs in this house.
Isabella's telling me her belly hurts. You're great.
I am sick though. My nose is like I got what
Oh,
you got.
yeah.
And it don't feel good.
Mm-mm.
Nose is constantly running. This is porn stream? No, but we could talk about porn. I do enjoy that.
We don't do porn. If that's what you're asking.
Me and Kathy eventually will do some kind of video. And she won't know about it, but I will. And I'll set up a donation box.
Fucking voyeurism.
You know what's going to happen one day.
Well, better not.
It might be already out there.
Because you know what? Pete will get his wish.
Fuck Pete.
Pete will get his wish.
Here's an honest... Here. Let me ask you this. And if you don't want to answer, I understand. Have you ever made a homemade video? And I'm not talking about like, oh, this is my little son Frank, or oh, look at JoJo ride the swings. No. I'm talking about a video with your
Significant
Carlos
other.
Danger. Have you ever made a video? Do you still have that video? Was it weird to watch? Did you like watching it? Did it take your wife or boyfriend a little convincing to make? I try to do it these days, but she kiboshes it right away.
Munchkin did it one time.
One time, I feel like a lot of people that do it,
We've done it, but then we deleted it. You deleted
that's what I was
it.
going to say. They do it, they watch a little bit of it, and then they erase it.
It's like, oh damn, that's a bad angle. Delete.
I'm going to make one again.
No.
If you want the copy, shoot me a message. I'll share it. But I'll make it to where you can only see it one time. Can't rewatch it.
You're on crack.
I am not on crack.
You are on crack. If
Made you
think
look low?
I'm doing that.
So what? Do you know how much energy it took for me to look at her fucking pizza and say it's guacamole? What are you, 4th grade? Made you look. Made you look.
Haha, man, you laugh.
I knew you were, but what am I?
Fucking annoying.
I've never understood that shit.
Me neither.
Looks like some good ass food. I appreciate that. Mine is delicious. I did not try
Mine's
Caggie's.
good too. Mine's spicy. That's good.
Is yours better than last night's though?
No. It's eggs, not chicken. So it's
Sometimes
not really the same as that.
sometimes
It's not
eggs-
the same as last night though. It's different.
Sometimes eggs can be better than chicken. Like I'm fucking chicken. I'm sick of chicken.
I can never get sick
I
of
did chicken what? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
I could eat chicken every day and be happy. You could do anything to chicken to make it taste good.
Yeah, but how long until you get sick of it?
I've been eating
Gee,
chicken for years.
Yes, I'm the only one. It's okay, Munchkin. At least you're honest, though. At least you told me.
You're not the only one. We did it too.
She don't want to answer the question.
Oh, gotcha.
I understand. Yeah, it's a private situation. It's something
It's
that
not something
and
you know you don't really want to share, and it's totally understandable.
But it's like when you do tell someone, hey, you know what, I made a sex tape. Like, you're going to think about that person making the sex tape. Like right now. Can you guess what I'm thinking about,
Like right now,
Munchkin?
Munchkin. He's
Who's
playing out the porno scenario in his head.
You been on a turkey kick? Chrissy, how long have you been on the turkey kick?
My favorite meal has been roughly 5 cheeseburgers and lettuce wraps and sweet potato fries in the air fryer.
Sweet potato fries got a bad rap. And they really...
They do. I love sweet potato fries.
If you like Khaki, and Khaki burns her shit every single time. Every single time.
I don't know why it just happened.
Every single time she burns her sweet potato fries, and then mine, because usually when she does them, I do them too, and mine come out perfect. It's like she always gets occupied doing something else.
Like taking somebody's videos.
Like usually video, taping me doing something with food, and then all of a sudden, shit, those famous words. Like, what? She goes, I burnt my fries. And then she tries her best to turn them over, and she still eats them, but it just takes a little bit extra loving for them.
Should happen.
Like
They still
extra-
taste good though. That's what matters.
Oh, no. You can fuck up a sweet potato real easy. To eat chicken. To eat chicken every day, I need some variation such as sauce and stuff. Would get boring fast otherwise. I agree. But you could do different... Like, I like chicken. I do, but I've been eating chicken for like 4 days now, and I'm like...
You don't do it. I don't get embarrassed. I love talking about sex. Anytime, LOL, Munchkin said.
There's nothing... Listen, besides food, there's nothing better than... Other than talking about sex. It's the truth. Unless your mom's in the other room, or your family members are there, and then it's just like weird. Like, that's the worst, when your family members are all talking about that shit, and they try to get you involved, and you're like, I am not like you guys. Like, I don't feel...
No, I'm bowing out of this conversation.
Like,
Thank you.
my brothers are like that. My brothers and my parents, they could joke around like that. I walk away.
Every time you walk away.
I don't want my family, my mom, or even thinking about me doing it.
Meanwhile, his mom used to watch this, and like,
Yeah.
she was like, "I made the mistake of watching your fucking stream last night," and I know exactly what she's talking about.
She knows better now.
Yeah, she hasn't watched in a while. I think she learned a lesson.
It's like I can't even enjoy this 100% because of my fucking nose. Hey, character. A week now I cut up a big ass turkey. It's lasting forever.
Excuse me.
Chrissy, have you done gravy and cheese yet with it? Like, that's probably, like, it would be really good, a gravy and cheese, grilled cheese. Turkey, gravy, and turkey, gravy, and cheese made into like a panini.
Or you could do the
The
Thanksgiving tacos that I did. The Thanksgiving leftovers, those are good. Turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce. All on a taco. Gravy, delicious.
I'm like not the biggest fans of tacos. I almost did pizza tonight, but veggies on it. Or you're watching stand-up comedy, and they talk about stuff, and you can't laugh, and you pretend you don't understand it. Yeah, that used to happen to me too. And I would take it a step further, Chrissy, and I would be like, "What does that mean?" Like I would be the idiot that would ask. Seriously, like those were mistakes I made. Would you like to hear? Here's a personal story. I don't even know if I told you this story.
What?
When I was on the wrestling team in the middle school, this is a true story, and I'm going to tell you because it's something that happened when I was little and it was a mistake. My mom used to record our matches, me and my best friend's match, and
Oh my god.
I guess she recorded over a personal video one time. So my friend's mom did not see the match. So I brought the tape over my friend's house and put it on. And sure enough, my match came on first. Then his match came on. And then what happened after that, it cut off to their honeymoon. And there's a naked daddy running. I'm like, fuck! Shut that shit off. You know how embarrassing that was?
They recorded a sex tape.
And then I had to tell my mom, here's your tape back, don't show anybody. I had to explain her why. She's like, oh my god, I didn't even know. That's a true story. True fucking story.
It is true. I can confirm that. I've heard that story many times.
Can you imagine how much I got made fun of? How much I got teased? This is in middle school. This is prime time where the teasing and the bullying starts. And then my friend's mom was like, hold on, leave it. Just get out of the room.
I'm sure she was.
No, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, embarrassing. Embarrassing. Has to be... You can't make that... No, Chrissy, this was probably the most embarrassing... Well, I've got another embarrassing story.
Embarrassing story.
That's one of two. The other one, I don't think I'm ready to share with you guys yet. It's not an eating story.
That's why you hide your tapes. That's why you don't put it on tapes anymore. Keep it on your phone.
But even if you have it on your phone, once it goes to the cloud, it's somewhere.
That's true.
A janitor named Fred could be watching it right now. Like, people could hack into your shit.
Yeah.
That's how I know there's something out there on me. Hey, you. I know it.
First of all,
Between the creepy hotels we stayed at, you know there was a hidden video camera.
true.
Taping
I
us
said
having...
that the last time, too.
Taping us having... but I think about it and I get turned on. I look at it as I put it on a show.
I don't.
Like, you know what, Kagi? Maybe a week from now, a man named Cactus in Abu Dhabi is going to be watching this.
A man named Cactus in Abu Dhabi.
It's possible. Yeah, Pete, we eat whenever we're timed
Yes,
to eat.
fasting bastard.
No
We've been
time.
eating earlier. Damn it, Jamie, share your other story.
Who wants to know?
Munchkin.
No, Munchkin, you don't want to hear it. You don't. Trust me, it's not a
I'm
sex
trying
story.
to figure out which one it is.
Remember when I shit my pants? Oh,
Which time?
no, in school.
Oh! You weren't going to talk about it.
I wasn't going to talk about it, but alright, the cat's out of the bag. I was in 7th or 8th grade, and I had to go to 9th period. I had to use the bathroom at the same time. I didn't want to use the school
He said
bathroom.
you shit yourself. He was correct. You are correct. You get... you get
Well, hold on.
winning prize of the night.
Hold on. It gets worse. I couldn't make 9th period, and I did not want to go to the bathroom in school. So I'm like, I'm going to take the bus. I got downstairs, walking down the stairs outside the school. I'm like, oh shit, this isn't happening. I'm not making it home. I jetted back around. By the time I got to a restroom, it was too late. So, sure enough, I left the ruined goods behind. Now, my mom used to put initials in our underwear. I guess the underwear did not flush. The janitor, instead of putting it in the garbage bag like you would think he would do, chucked it out the window. So, next morning, I get off the bus, walking, everybody's screaming, ew, that's disgusting, ew. There's my dirty drawers. On the front,
why would you try and flush
on the
them?
front, because I thought it would flush. On the front, walkway to the main school. Do you know how many people have my initials back when I was in
God.
that grade?
A lot or none?
No, like 3 or 4. 3 or 4. Never did I ever get questioned. I started a rumor about some other kid, and he denied it. But it is what it is. That shit was embarrassing because I knew they were mine. So automatically, if you know something's yours, you think you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
I'm like, gonna have to sweep the place. Yeah, you just got to. You got to. I mean, some hotels are shady like that and will tape, have a hidden surveillance. And then, if it's being done in America, they'll sell it to somewhere else. You get, people that are willing to have private collections and will not share it on the internet.
Oh, Munchkin, that story is hysterical. Oh, excuse me. I'm not finishing. I'm so full.
You're not finishing? I'm done.
No.
I'm actually very satisfied.
I'm like overly full. My meal is only like 1,065.
I added 2 waffles to my meal at the very end when our dinner was done because I met Kaki in the kitchen this morning around 3:30 in the morning. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm hungry." I didn't get cookies. I didn't get cake. I made some oatmeal.
We didn't have any of that. We didn't have any cookies or cake.
No, we didn't have anything. But in retrospect, like, I don't know why I just didn't heat a protein bar up. Instead, I went to the trouble of putting water in a cup, microwaving it, opening up 3 packets of oatmeal, waiting for the water to get hot, pouring it in, mixing it in, then bringing it back to the room and putting wrestling back on. I killed probably about 15 minutes when I should have been sleeping.
Chrissy said she pooped in her pants once, but I don't think the alternative was any better. I went in the bushes. Well, at least you didn't fling your underwear. Or you try to flush your underwear down a toilet thinking your underwear would flush down the freaking toilet.
Yeah, listen, my little brother shit in a box one time and didn't throw it out, just left it in the garage.
Left it in the garage.
People, when you're a kid and you do stuff like that, you're not thinking. You're not always thinking.
And then
The best part was like, once he got caught, like, he couldn't get in the house. Like, how did you wipe your ass? That was the big question. That was the big question.
He sharded himself in the 5th grade on Valentine's Day, my guy, right before I tried giving my crush her card.
Oh, that's bad.
That is bad. That's pretty bad.
That's really bad. But you're a kid. You can't get blamed for that.
You fertilized it, Christy. You know what? Christy, you helped her. You helped that person out. You fertilized their garden. Just look at it that way.
Shitting yourself is never fun. I'm actually due to do it again. It's been a while since I've done that. All right, we will see you guys tomorrow. For those of you that joined us and chatted with us, thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, whatever it may be for you, okay? What else? I had something else to say. And if you're watching us on YouTube, thank you for supporting us. That's it. Simple thank you. We will see you tomorrow. I highly doubt it will be breakfast themed at all.
No, it won't be.
Thinking maybe steak.
I could get behind some steak.
Maybe. Or maybe cereal. I don't know. Good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
End the stream. Motherfucker.
Stuff on my teeth.
Saved and share. Good night, guys.
Good night.